Hi everybody, welcome back. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Executor. Tonight, we will be installing something cool. You know me. Every time I publish a video, it's about something cool. Today, we will be installing Netdata. If you haven't heard about Netdata, sit tight and enjoy. Netdata is an open source software that allows us to monitor our systems, whether it's a server, whether it's a machine, anything you want. You can monitor it, have the CPU temperature, the CPU levels, the memory level, the fans, you name it. Netdata sucks everything that can be sensed into data for you to observe and be aware of how your machines are doing. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, this is my Proxmox server right here. And as you can see, I currently have three virtual machines running. Machine ID 100, machine ID 110, and machine ID 111. And this is the monitoring window that Proxmox allows you to analyze how your machines are doing, the server itself. So the network traffic, the memory usage, the server load, the CPU usage, you name it. This is what we get with Proxmox. Now, Netdata gives you even more. Check this out. Which one is it? Right here. This is what Netdata gives us. A lot more details, as you can see. Refreshing it for you guys. This is Netdata right here. And so this is the total metrics of my server, the Proxmox server. And you can go into the details, drill down into the very details of how every single piece of your server is doing. Right here, it senses everything. Look at that beauty. Now, as I just showed you guys, there are three machines running right here. So we go back and you will see those three machines right here as well. So I installed Netdata on Proxmox and it gives me all the details of Proxmox, including the details, including the metrics of the machines, the virtual machines that are running, all in one, just like that. So this is machine 100. As you can see, the memory is already all the way up there. And this is virtual machine 110. So I can analyze all my virtual machines right here on Netdata, including my main server, which is Proxmox. If you're out there and you have a server or a computer that you really care about, I suggest you download, you install Netdata and just monitor it. It's a lifesaver, in all honesty. It's a lifesaver. This is all the details of my Proxmox right here. Even the network throughput, it gives you everything. So cool. So, and this is the network throughput right here. I suggest you take your time and and just try installing it and just go go around, poke around, and learn more about it, so you can enjoy it, because it really is a live server. So let's go to Netdata's main website right here. You can even just check it out at netdata.cloud. See all the features that they say they have, all the details, like every single thing is turned into metrics for you right here. And it shows they have more than 200 integrations. Like, you can pretty much use Netdata to analyze anything that you can think of, whether it's a physical machine, whether it's a cloud machine, you name it. Look at all this. All this can be integrated with Netdata, and just spit out all the metrics for you right here. And you can even integrate in a way that you get notifications through your email, Discord, all that good stuff, so that if your server CPU is going crazy, gets to a certain level, that you get a notification. Or if the temperature of the whole machine gets to a certain level, so that you get a notification, so you can go check. Maybe your AC stopped working. Netdata so far is the coolest monitoring software that I have seen so far. And without further ado, we are going to install Netdata. Enough talking. So let me just sign in here. I can do it on Proxmox. I can spin up a virtual machine here, an Ubuntu server, and install it. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I just want to try it on my VMware ESXi. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new virtual machine, and let's name it Netdata. It's gonna be Linux, because I'm installing Ubuntu Live Server 20. So that's good. Next. And I have two storages, as you can see. I'll just go with the first one. And I'll just give it 2 CPU cores just in case, and bump the memory a little bit. And for that, I'll give it 50 gigs. And we're gonna go ahead and select the ISO image, which is my Ubuntu server. As you can see, it's the Ubuntu 20.04.4 live server. So that's what I'm gonna use for the purpose of this tutorial. I'm gonna say next, and just go ahead and say finish. Spin it up real quickly. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. This should not take that long. And in case you were wondering how you ever, deploy a server, this is how you do it. Whether you're using Windows servers, whether you're using CentOS servers, this is how you do it. So we're gonna go ahead and hit enter, and as you can see, it got an IP address through DHCP. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say done. And here I'm just gonna use the tab button and just move up and hit done. And this is the summary over here. Yes, say done. Yes, I want to continue. Yes. And then over here we're gonna name the server and our user account. So for my name, I'm gonna put executor. Executor, and the server's name is gonna be Netdata. So I suggest you always name your server after the service that will be running in it, because if one day you have like 100+ servers, you want to know which server is running what service as soon as you look at it. So we don't have to get too creative over here. Just name your server after the service that it will be running. It's that simple. And for this, we're just gonna go ahead and say executor, all lowercase, and put my super secure password. Hit tab and then click done, and done. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and install Open SSH. Hit tab, done. We're gonna skip all these. We don't need any of these services here. We're just gonna go ahead and hit done. And this is going to take 2 minutes or less. This part will be taking 2 minutes or less, and we'll be moving on. So while this is cooking, I'm wanting to get my Kali Linux ready, because this is what I will be using. I'll be using this. I'll be accessing the server through my Kali terminal right here. So let me see. Get that ready. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. Okay, that's good. Now I'll go ahead and look for Netdata. Just take me there. Come on. Already. So we're gonna go to learn. Already. So let's see. Our survey here is ready. So I'm just gonna hit tab to reboot now. I don't know what is causing that glitch, but it's doing just fine. So I'm not gonna complain. And as you can see, that's it. So I'm gonna try to log in to the server, and I'm executor. So I'm gonna just do a sudo update real quick. I see we have 12 packages that can be upgraded. I'm not gonna bother with that yet. Let me see. ifconfig. Nope. Okay, let's do sudo apt install nettools. I want to make sure we get the IP address from here, even though I know what the IP address is because I saw .82 when I was creating the virtual machine. So now let's try it again. And it's .82 as you can see. Cool. Let's go back to Kali Linux. Okay. So in Kali, we're gonna try to SSH executor at 192.168.1.82. SSH executor. Put the password of the server, and we are in already. So we will be installing Netdata from here. So in order to install Netdata, it's stupid easy. All you have to do is just run this command, and that's it. That's it. This is the command. This is the only command you need to run. So we're gonna go ahead and let me just make sure I have curl. Cool. Yes, I do. So in that case, I'm gonna paste the command here and just run it, and that should be it. Password. Yes. Continue. And as you can see, it's cooking. Already. Let's check it out. See if that worked. So if that worked, we're supposed to be able to reach our server at 192 https 192.168.1.82 on port 1 and neutral cat. You know what? I'm going to try this outside of Kali because I have I made some settings on my Kali's Firefox for hacking purpose, and it's giving me hard time. 192.168.1.82. See. And there we go. Netdata right here, ready to go. Just like that. This is Netdata for you guys, right here. It's that simple. Very easy. Now, so Netdata also allows you to install some sensors that will be giving you the details of the CPU temperature. So the CPU temperature and the fan, the temperature of the whole system, the whole entire system. If you want to get that, you'll have to run a second command to get that, because that command installs sensors. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and let's go back to Kali. We're gonna go back and install the sensors so we can get more details on our server. And for that, the command is sudo apt install LM sensors. So LM sensors is just Linux software systems that allow you to that that provides like a sensor system to your servers or virtual machines for the temperature. LM sensors, yep. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna say yes. And that's it. Now, we're gonna have to stop our server and restart it so that the change can take effect. So for that, I'll be running system ctl stop netdata. And sorry, you know what? I'm supposed to run it with sudo systemctl stop netdata, and then I'll run again sudo systemctl stop netdata. And as you can see, it's back running again. Cool. Now we're gonna go back and refresh our Netdata server here to get more details. Just like that, we have a lot more details on the temperature of our system right here. More charts, monitoring. Let me see. We have so many data. Man, I'm just in love with Netdata. Just in love. So, in all honesty, I'm not an expert of Netdata yet because I just learned about it, tried it, loved it, and decided to share it with you guys. But as time goes by, I'm definitely going to keep poking around, keep using it extensively so I can so it can really benefit me. So what else? I think that's it. Oh, by the way, in the way as you can see in my main system here, you see I have two. You see I have two nodes over here that I'm tracking that I'm monitoring. I have two that I'm monitoring, and oh man, so it now automatically added the third one over here already. So that's how I was going to tell you guys how to add different machines to your Netdata, but as you can see, it just added automatically. If you're following along, you get to this point and it doesn't add automatically, just go ahead and go ahead and check over here, and then no, you don't. It's not there. It's technically it's supposed to just add automatically. It's supposed to add it automatically like mine did. So this is just for user. So yes, now if you have different servers and it doesn't automatically add, just come over here and just click the plus and then just add your node over here. And if one day, let's say you have a lot of nodes over here and one day you take one system down and you don't need to track the metrics again, you just come over here, just check whichever you want and just delete it, and that node will be gone from here. And if you want to add users, of course, this is where you add different users with different privileges and all that. Man, it's really cool that that it added my the new one that we created automatically in here. That's really amazing. I did not expect that, because I had my main server over here, Proxmox, and then this is the one that I used for testing last time, and this is the one that we just created together. If you remember the .82, and it automatically just associated it. So there we go. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of Netdata. Let me just. I feel bad because I was wondering, were you guys able to even see very well? Good. I should have zoomed in like this from the get-go, so you guys can have a better look. A better look at it. But I hope it wasn't too small. And this is Netdata for you. So beautiful, so well done. See? Visualize your whole entire infrastructure at once, right here. This is just amazing. And as you can see, I still have a lot of RAM left. So far, I only have 13% utilization. And the CPU is still good. I'm not running a lot of machines yet. That's why all these metrics aren't scary yet. And this is cool. I'm just in love. Just in love. Yeah, won't you agree with me that this is way better than actually using Proxmox's monitoring window over here? And this is very simple. Like, it's not really that detailed. And if we look at ESXi over here, let me see, monitoring. Yes, this is how ESXi. These are the graphs that you see when you try to see the details, the metrics of your VMware ESXi. So if I want, I can literally just add this whole entire ESXi into the Netdata that I just created. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And I would like to thank everybody. Please subscribe. Subscribe and share my videos if you find them useful. I really appreciate the support that I get from every single one of you. I appreciate seeing the likes and the comments. Thank you. And I will keep sharing cool stuff with you guys. I hope this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time.